Hi, welcome back. This is Tactical for Operation Warspite. UK and France turned 14. First thing first, I'd like to apologize to my opponents. I am overworked right now, so I'm sorry about this turn being so late, but I had a small window, so I'm doing it right now. We have a lot of housekeeping regarding UK, most of it. So one thing that needs to be addressed is I had a second tech roll last turn that I didn't roll because we had London. So we roll on Dice Maiden and Radar work, so it's stage 2. Other small thing over to here. Silk lend-leased me a transport into northern England, but we asked him to drop it in A21. To his knowledge, he was not able to do so, and we asked him if it was on purpose for strategic purposes to send in here instead of here, and he said it was not. So we will put it in A21 instead with the fleet, because if it was here, it would slow us down a lot. Other housekeeping, which is really small. The Anzac collected. They didn't collect their bonus for last turn because on my board there was a Japanese sub here, but that was not the case. It was at Gilbert Islands, so I do collect the no warship. So we got rated for 2. We're not at 11. We're basically at a 9. So it's like we never got rated. So we're still at 9 IPCs. Okay, so let's start with tech. I kind of want to show you guys something first. This is the Eastern Front, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna have a pretty funny ending with probably a Soviet win. We'll see. So we'll roll for LRA and radar because we still have London. It's an undamaged factory. So let's start with radar. That's a 12. Probably should have started with LRA. So radar is a hit, and let's go for LRA, which we've been missing for the past 4 turns. So let's go. That's a 7. Would have hit both if I started with LRA. So barely. Okay, let's go over purchases. The UK has a few. How much do I have? 17? Is that right? Okay, 17. For 11, we're going to buy for 3 militia and finish the fort that's in Egypt for 11. And then the last 6 is going to be an AA and a militia upgrade. The FEC is going to be a militia, saving 1. The Anzac are going to be saving 2, building a seaplane for 7. And we'll do the French later. Okay, we have 2 combat moves. I'm going to do this guy, these guys walking in here. We got 3 crossing this river into Portuguese East Africa, and 2 guys that aren't. So those guys will be at 1 on round 1. We can do this because USA declared war on fascist Portugal because it was clearly fascist, and there's nothing such as a bad intervention from the US. So yeah. And I think I'm still doubting if I go into Syria or not, because if he gets lucky, he kills my medium bomber, and it's not worth the risk. I don't think I will. Yeah, we'll save the bomber. He won't do anything. Or we could go into here, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the bomber against the colonial in southern Iraq, like so. And then we have one last combat move, which is basically going over subs. He just gets to shoot at us, but that's it. The entire fleet is going into A44, except these guys, the 2 coastal defense ships, which can't. But the 2 transport will go. They will go empty, but they will follow. Carrier will go. The 2 destroyers, 3 light cruisers, and our last heavy cruiser is gonna go in there. This tactical is gonna go on a carrier, 1, 2, 3, 4, And we'll land this tactical in Portugal, because I will forget if I don't. And the rest is all non-combat in England. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the Mozambique one. We have dice, so we'll start with the 3-at-1s against the militia. 3-at-1. That's a 2, and that's a 6, so no dice. 2-at-2. No hits. And him returning fire at 2. Ooh, almost. So now we have... do I have more dice? We'll go grab some. Grab those 2. And then we'll roll 5-at-2. 5-at-2. That's a 2. And then him returning fire at 2. Miss. So we take Portuguese East Africa off the Italians, which gives us +1, -1. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We will... we'll do... Sorry, I was looking at something else. We'll do Southern Iraq. We have an infantry at 1. Misses. A medium bomber at 7. That's a 9, so we miss. Militia 2. We lose the infantry. And we will retreat. So that's it for the UK. We've done everything we needed to do. We'll go back to the Island. Yeah, nothing to do with Anzac. We'll bring these guys down. We'll bring the entire army from Northern England to Southern England. Move a militia out of Southern England to London. We'll move the Marine out of London to Southern England. We will remove this AA and add a chip under this. So we got 3 AAs now here. And then that's it. Yep. Or I think that's wrong. 1 AA goes into London. Now I remember. So 1 AA, 2 AA stays in Southern England. Now we will place units because we dealt with everything we had to do. It was pretty simple. We're not moving Anzac, and there's nothing to move here. So we will finish the fort into Egypt. So if these guys cross, it triggers the fort, and everyone rolls at 6. So this is pretty fun. And then the rest of these guys are being placed in the home country. So we'll place the AA at the factory because it doesn't have any more other choices. We have an upgrade, which will be, oops, everyone's falling apart, which will be this guy. So we're basically adding an infantry. And then we got 3 more militia that need to be placed. We are going to do 2 in Southern England, and we'll do 1 in London. So that's all our UK units. And then we'll go to FEC will place a militia in Calcutta. That's it. And then we'll place our seaplane in Sydney. That's all. We will collect income. UK is at 26, sorry. So that's 26 plus the bonus, which is Egypt that we still hold. So that's all their money. So that's 29. FEC save 1. And they collect 3. So they're at 4. Anzac save 2. And they collect 5 plus the bonus. So they're at 9 again. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we save 2, put us at 7. Yes, 9. Okay. So that's it for UK. Pretty standard. Nothing to do. Our fleet got decimated everywhere, so we're just a bit passive for now. The French. They have 1 combat move. This bomber is going to try to bomb this transport. We are going to port strike it and not bomb the port. So let's see if we're lucky. So 7 is dead. Fuck. Okay, so we miss, and then him returning fire. Of course. Holy. Wow. We don't even kill it. That's really annoying. That is really, really bad. Okay. So, we'll rail one of the French infantry in Belgian Congo. We'll rail this guy to Cape Town. We'll walk these guys, the Foreign Legion and the Medium Armor, to Belgium Congo. And I didn't do my purchases. I think we're going to save it. So we're fine. And that's it for the French. We're going to save 3. And we collect 2. So we're at 5 next turn. Okay, so this is a pretty outrageous allied turn again. Unlucky here. But that was fine, at least. So yeah. Yep. So that's it for the allies. We'll pass things off to Finderup for his elite turn 14. Bye-bye.